The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Carson-Newman hits the road for 2 trips against Anderson and Newberry this weekend. Here with Dave Franklin, I'm Michael Watchring, and this is the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, a loss on Tuesday night. How do you ensure that your team doesn't carry that into Friday's match and you guys are able to make the adjustments against the Trojans?
In 30 matches, you're going to have adversity. You're going to have to overcome that. You're going to have to be like a quarterback, have a very short-term memory. And so I think we used yesterday. We recovered a little bit. We also looked in the mirror, looked at the match, looked at some things that were under our control that fatigue may have played a little option or a little part of it, but also it's just got to be us owning it. And I felt like our girls do a really good job of that. And so I think we're going to come in, have a really good, crisp practice, and go on the road against 2 quality opponents. And I think as long as we have the mentality that we're there to compete, we're there to keep our composure, good things are going to happen.
When you look at Anderson, you've had some success against them the last couple of years, swept them last year in this gym, but they've been a really high-quality side, one of the better teams in the region the last few seasons. What's it going to take going into their place for just their second home match to take them down?
It's volleyball. The game's going to be the same. It's going to start with serve, receive. We've been making major improvements statistically in that area. And so if we come out and we control the first ball contact, that's going to be huge for us. And then from there, I think we're getting better and better offensively, learning to take bigger swings. It's more of a consistency issue for us. So if we're able to get in there and compete and rely on even the experience against the USC Aiken from earlier in the year, to another really good team that we got into a battle with and then kind of lost our composure, can we bring what we learned to this match? It's going to be in a hostile environment. And so I think if we're able to do those things, we're going to get into a war. And in sports, you just kind of see where the chips lay at the end of the night.
You mentioned that consistency. Is there anything that you can do as a coach to find that level of consistency that you want?
Accountability in the gym. I think we have a good high level of it, but to achieve what we want to achieve, the accountability has to rise even higher. But I've also got to build in a belief. That's on me. I got to be able to hold accountable, yet build a belief in them. And so if we do that on an everyday basis, then that's what's going to show up in a match. And so the things that are happening in match right now are happening in practice. So that's on me. And I think it's the kids also developing a belief and a higher focus. And we're just going to work on that every day and go through the process of getting there.
Megan Oldenburger has been really solid for you this year. It seems like she's maybe the most consistent hitter that you've had so far this season. How do you try to find somebody else to be consistent? Because Marnie Streeter's had some big matches. Erin Edwards has had some big matches. Kana Rohrkassie's had some nice matches. But it seems like they all haven't been on the same page in one match.
I think individually it's just a little bit different what's keeping them from being consistent. And so we've kind of identified that with each player. And I think going forward, we're going to get there. I got a good feeling, I guess is the way to put it. And I know we just got to stick to the grind and get through the adversity and not let it affect what we believe in ourselves. And so if we can go build some confidence in those kids through practice, through quality reps, it's going to come out in a match at some point. You can't always control when, but it's coming.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best luck this weekend.
Thank you.
He's Carson-Newman coach Dave Franklin. I'm Michael Watchring, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.